welcome everyone. So today's video starts with a different perspective than what I'm usually doing, and that is because today's video is different to what I usually do. Well, at least kind of. Today's video is a 1 week in my style and also a week in my life. So basically I'm showing you what I wore every single day of the past week, and I'm also kind of taking you along through my days. Not everything, but I'm kind of trying vlogging because a lot of you asked me to do it, and I don't really feel confident doing that yet, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I decided to take you along through parts of my day. Whenever I felt like it, I picked up the camera, I told you a bit about what I was doing, and every single day I showed you what I was wearing this past week. So this video also comes with a very exciting announcement, so stay to the end because there may be something happening with style bundles really soon, and there is a giveaway. So stay to the end of the video to participate and learn everything about that. And if you want to see what I wore the past week, all 60s and 70s inspired outfits and everything thrifted, just keep watching this video. So it is Saturday and this is what I'm wearing. I'm wearing this jean overall jumpsuit thing that I got at a thrift store. It reminds me so much of the Runaways and I just love that look. Also, it's super easy to put on, which I really love. I'm wearing this belt. Let me come in a bit closer. So this belt that I'm wearing, I actually thrifted recently and I absolutely love it. I love the golden buckle and like how classic it is, and also the square shaped buckle was a big trend in the 60s and 70s. I feel like the shoes are kind of the hardest thing to show, but they look like this. They're basically snake skin boots. I got them off eBay and I love how they have two buckles right here. They're so beautiful. So they're obviously not real snake skin, but I really love the look. I think it works great with the outfit overall. So I decided to not close the zipper all the way because I kind of really like the look. And I'm wearing the star necklace that I'm pretty much wearing every single day, and then this beautiful necklace that I got from a small business called Bowley Blues. I think it's so beautiful and it works perfectly with the look. For accessories, I'm wearing this bangle with these snakes on it. I think this is so cool. I got it at a thrift store and I wear this so much because I really love the look of it. I also added this snake ring, and then on this side I'm just wearing one ring. I got this one from my stepfather and I think it used to belong to his mom. And I really have tiny hands and super small fingers, which is why I can only wear this on my thumb, but I really like it. So yeah, that's the overall look. I kind of like how it's a bit edgier and it's like not your classical 60s, 70s fit. However, it is very typical of the time. Also, the weather has been super weird here lately. Even though it's hot and it's technically summer, it's only like 20 degrees, so it's really not that hot. And so denim is just a great material to wear because this kind of keeps me a bit warmer. Wearing it with boots for some extra warmth. Still a pretty cool summer look. So my hair is kind of crazy today and I'm not wearing any foundation because I'm trying to give my skin a break. That is why I'm only like doing eye makeup today, but I really like this. This is super easy. I kind of feel like it goes with the look. However, I would love to wear red shoes with this, but I don't have any red boots. So never mind, this is the look. Today is actually a weird, not really a weird day. I'm planning on going to IKEA because here's the thing. I haven't really vlogged a lot yet and I always get a lot of requests to do it more, but it's hard for me to talk about this honestly because I really struggle with my mental health a lot and I don't want this channel to be all about my mental health. However, it's a big part of me and I don't want to be ashamed of it, and I also, if I want to take you along through my life, which so many of you always ask me to do, this is a part of me, this is a part of what I struggle with. And the last 2-3 weeks have been extremely hard. I have been not feeling well or good at all, and a big part of that was because I actually had construction done on the house and all of my windows were shut. They were working outside and they basically put like a foil all over the house, so it was always dark in here. And yeah, that was a part of it, but that wasn't all of it. But basically the point where I'm getting to is I moved in here and then 2 weeks later they started the construction, and I never finished the apartment because of the pandemic and I wasn't able to go out, and then the construction and everything. And I realized that I don't really feel home here. A big part of that is because I'm not done decorating, because I don't have enough plants yet, because I just need to get some things done. And a lot of you also asked me for a house tour, which I'm gonna definitely film. But today I'm going to IKEA, I'm going to pick up a few plants and a few little other things. And yeah, just hoping that I can make this place feel safe and feel like home to me, because I actually really love the apartment. So that's what we're doing today, and I'm just trying to take you along. So I made it to IKEA. I was kind of looking for a quiet spot because I'm very awkward right now, but it's kind of pretty full. I just want to say I am not a big fan of IKEA furniture. I believe that everything you can get used, you should get used. And that is pretty much my whole apartment. Everything is thrifted. However, I'm looking for plants, and plants are crazily expensive depending where you get them. And I don't have the money to afford like a 20, 40, 50 euro plant, and that is why I came to IKEA. Okay, so I just left IKEA. I got all the plants that I wanted, but I just quickly wanted to get back to the point on why I usually don't shop at IKEA. And that is basically because fast-produced stuff isn't only a fashion issue. I just try to live as sustainable as possible, and for me, shopping at IKEA isn't really sustainable. So I try to get everything pre-used, but as said, I was looking for some plants and I just don't have that much money to spend on it, and that is why IKEA was a good option. But no shame, no hate if you ever go to IKEA. No worries, I don't judge. I'm just telling you how I do things in my own personal life. So I just came back home with all of my plans. I'm gonna be real with you, I'm kind of not too sure about this whole vlogging thing because I don't know how to do it. I'm really socially awkward, so yeah, I don't really know. Maybe I'm gonna show you a quick little clip of what I ended up getting. So first of all, there's quite a mess on the floor because I'm gonna film a GTO inspired lookbook tomorrow, and I kind of planned out the outfits that I want to wear for that. But this is what I ended up getting. They were actually handing out these beautiful flowers, which I think were so gorgeous. I'm gonna have to put them in water soon. 2 poison ivies, which I really love. I also brought my own bag because, you know, we're all about reusing and reducing and being sustainable over here. So I have some areas in my apartment that I can't really reach, and I want to have plants there, and I decided to go with fake plants. Usually I'm not a big fan of fake plants, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a lot of real plants as well, but as said, I have really high ceilings, and if I put a plant up there, I am not really able to go up there and take proper care of it, so I'd rather go with a fake plant. So I've been looking for beautiful fake flowers in thrift stores for quite a while now, and I didn't really came by ones that I really liked. So I got these, and I don't know if I'm gonna keep them like this, or maybe I'm gonna take these apart and, you know, just assemble differently and put together differently. And then last but not least, I just got 2 big candles. I absolutely love candles. I always have candles burning somewhere. As said in the beginning in the intro, basically I really have the feeling that I need to make this space my own because I need to feel safe to properly heal from the trauma that I'm healing with and my eating disorder and everything. And I feel like having an apartment that really feels like home helps me a lot. And a lot of the things that I had for years. I moved all over the country with all of them, and I talked about this earlier a bit, but basically when it comes to my apartment, everything has a history. I like pieces that kind of tell stories, so a lot of the things in my apartment are mismatched. Most of them are from the 60s and 70s, and I'm gonna give you an apartment tour super soon. Like, I really plan on doing that in the next week or so because I really want to get this done. But because I've been struggling so much with my depression lately, I haven't even had the energy to put up my pictures and to frame stuff and to put my things on the walls, and I pretty much just did the bare minimum, which this might not look like the bare minimum to you, but to me that's it. And I am so excited to make this space my own, and I think I'm gonna take you along throughout the week a bit. So it's a lot later now, I'm already in my PJs, and I was just sitting down on my sewing machine because I actually want to do some tailoring on a dress that I got last year, but I kind of didn't get to fixing it because it's way too long, so I want to shorten it. Let me show you the dress. This is a night dress, but I love to wear dresses like this out, and it's going to be super hot tomorrow, so I really want to wear this. As you can see, Right now it's still pretty long. It has this beautiful print and this wonderful little frilly detailing. It's so cute. So I am extremely short, and that is why basically a lot of vintage clothing needs tailoring on me, and I just really like to make clothing fit to my body and just make them fit as perfectly as possible. And so I really love to wear baby doll dresses, but a lot of these like night dresses are pretty long on me, and then they just don't look the way that I want them to look. Like, I want to go for that short Jane Birkin look. So let me show you how I do that. Just look at this beautiful pattern. But basically what I do, I try it on and then I kind of put this little safety pin in to mark how short I want this to be. So to do this, I either use a dress that I already have and that I really like the length, or I just kind of try to pin it in place. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut here and then use my sewing machine to just go over the hemline once. So this is basically what my sewing setup currently looks like, and just look outside, isn't it so beautiful? I really love this apartment. It has so many windows and that's so gorgeous. Also, for copyright reasons, I have to turn off the music whenever I turn on the camera, but I'm currently listening to Bookends by Simon and Garfunkel. It's such a beautiful record and I love to listen to it during the night because it's like really calming and beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna listen to that and just sew this dress. So I just finished the hemline. I think it is so cute now that it's short. I really love the length and how cute it like fits. I really like that baby doll cut. I think I'm gonna wear this tomorrow so you're gonna see it properly, but yeah, this is what I do. It kind of reminds me of Marian Faithfull. She used to wear these dresses, and Jane Birkin, as I said. And yeah, I really like how it turned out. So I've said this in videos before, but basically whenever you go thrifting, make sure to check the PJ section, because this is also a PJ. It's like a sleeping nightgown kind of thing. And yeah, they're always cute. They're great for a 60s look. I really love this. And don't worry if you pick something up and you're like, I kind of like it. Like for this, I really like the pattern and the cut, but the length, just I knew I wasn't about it. And don't worry about it, because sewing is so easy. Tailoring your clothing is so easy. And it was a really common thing in the 60s and 70s to do. So never shy away from tailoring and adding your own personal touch to your items. So I'm gonna finish listening to Bookends now, because I really love to listen to full records. I don't really like to turn them off in between, but I have to for filming now. But I really don't like to stop listening to them until I'm done, if that kind of makes sense. I feel like when artists put together albums, they want you to listen to it in that order, because they kind of try to tell a story with their record. So that is why I'm gonna listen to the rest of it and maybe read for a bit, and then I'll go to bed, and I will talk to you tomorrow when you can see this dress with great lighting and everything. And yeah, sleep tight. So it's already 6:30, it's currently Sunday, and I spent all day filming the GTO inspired lookbook. If you haven't seen that yet, I'm gonna link it here for you. Basically, the GTOs are a big inspiration for me, fashion-wise, but also like the mentality and everything. I'm a really big fan, and I wanted to make a lookbook for them, and that's what I did today. But because all of them are so unique and different in their own ways, I had to change my makeup 7 times and change outfits 7 times, and then also go out and film it, and that is why it's already so late. But I wanted to show you what I'm wearing today, because I'm gonna go over to my mom's house right now, and I'm gonna stay there and spend the night, because she has a doctor's appointment tomorrow really early, and I'm gonna watch her dog while she's there. Also, don't mind my hair, it's still drying. I had to take a shower after all of that makeup, and that's why I'm not wearing any makeup right now, because I really need to give my skin a break after all the crazy things that were going on earlier today. Yeah, for me it's still kind of weird that I can just go over to my mom's house, because I moved out super early. I moved out the day I finished school, and then I didn't really stay in the city I grew up in for too long before moving all across the country to Berlin. And yeah, I just moved back here a couple of months ago, and it's still so weird to me that I can just go over there, but that's what I'm gonna do. This is the dress that I tailored last night. This is how it came out. I think it's so cute. It's just this little night dress. I really love the detailing, like the frilly details up here. I love the pattern. It's so dreamy, so lovely. I added some rings and then this necklace that I'm pretty much wearing every single day. I'm also wearing these beautiful earrings that I got from Bowley Blues. Their owner Hannah was kind enough to send them to me. I'm gonna link them down below. They have such beautiful jewelry items, and I really love these. I think they go great with like the whole floral look. So as I said yesterday, in the 60s and 70s, it was pretty common to sew your clothing yourself or at least do some tailoring. So that's what I did. It was really easy to take this in. Basically, all I know about sewing, I know from school. So for shoes, this is actually pretty weird, but whenever I wear them, people either love or hate them. So please leave a comment down below telling me what you think. But they're my beloved cowboy boots. I think cowboy boots are the coolest thing ever. I personally love to wear mini dresses with cowboy boots, and these are vintage cowboy boots. They're so cool. I think it's gonna rain today, so these might be the perfect shoes because I really love to wear short dresses and boots for the style factor, but also if it rains, that's always great. So my mom actually lives on top of a vineyard, which is pretty common for the area of Germany that I live in. This is what it looks like, and you gotta use all of these stairs and go all of these stairs up. I'm already like halfway there, but yeah, that is how the city that I live in works. Basically, there are public stairs everywhere, and that's why I always wear shorts underneath my short dresses, because there's actually a pretty high chance of someone walking behind you and having quite the view if you don't wear something underneath. So we actually moved here when I was like 11, I think. So I didn't spend all of my childhood here, but a big part of it. And it's so beautiful because basically you can see the whole city. Okay, so ever since I went to school, I always took that little way. Does it really save you any time? Probably not, but I always have to do this one. Is anyone else like that? Just because I feel like I haven't said it today, but this pretty much goes for, I'd say 90% of my outfits. All of this is thrifted. Like the shorts I'm wearing underneath, the dress is thrifted, so is this purse. This bag my great-grandfather made, which is pretty cool. It's a leather bag. I just have everything that I need in there. And yeah, these boots are thrifted too. Good morning. It's pretty loud because they're already working on the vineyards. I feel like you can now kind of properly see everything that I talked about yesterday, but I'm going to try to get more shots because it's so beautiful here. But yeah, it's 6:30, something around that, and I'm currently walking the dog, and then I'm gonna go back to my mom's house. Oh, this is what I'm wearing, but I'm gonna show you later. Basically, it's just this little jumpsuit. So cute. It's made out of terry cloth. It's very comfortable. It's going to be super hot today. That's why I chose this. And yeah, basically I'm gonna go back to my mom's house then and watch the dog, and while I'm doing that I'm gonna edit the GTO's video, and yeah, let's see where the day's gonna take us, I guess. So it's actually kind of weird for me to think about the fact that Stuttgart, the city that I live in, is actually a pretty big German city. Like there are over 500,000 people living here. Yet it's kind of pretty green, and it's like, you know, it has a lot of vineyards and it's pretty beautiful. So I'm kind of happy to be back, to be honest. Like I loved living in Berlin, loved being in New York, gonna go back there, gonna maybe probably move back there, but I'm still kind of happy about where I grew up. The biggest mugs on this planet, but I kind of love it. It's great for some coffee. So yeah, I basically just came outside to the balcony and I'm gonna edit a video now. My hair looks crazy. I don't really know what's going on. I think it's because of the weather, but my hair has not been great lately, so I need to do something about it. But it's also so hot that I just put it up in a bun. That's where we're at right now. I just left my mom's house. It is so hot today. I kid you not, it's too hot to wear any actual clothing. So yeah, I'm on my way home right now, and then as soon as I'm home, I'm gonna show you the full look, but basically that's it. Just gonna show you the shoes and everything. And yeah, let's see what else. I got some things to do today, but finishing that video so early in the day, like the whole editing, is pretty cool because it gives me some more time to work on some more things, because I definitely have to prepare some things for a video I'm gonna film tomorrow. I also definitely have to make some new deodorant today, which I'm gonna take you along doing that, because I mentioned that in another video that I actually make my deodorant myself just because it's a lot more sustainable. And I asked you guys if you would like to see how I do it and what goes in and all the ingredients and everything. And a lot of you actually seem to be interested in it, so I'm gonna do that later today and I'm gonna show you how I do that. It's so weird to look in a viewfinder because it looks like I'm actually naked, but I'm not. It's just extremely hot today. Also, these cool sunglasses, I absolutely love them. Got them at a flea market in Berlin. They're so beautiful. They're like this light blue, and they're just perfect. They're from the 70s originally. I love the shape. They're so unique and beautiful, and they just go great with the look. So this is today's full look as said before. I'm gonna show you the whole thing. I'm wearing this cute little romper jumpsuit thing. It is actually made from terry cloth, which I absolutely love. It's so comfy. I don't wear anything underneath, like not a bra or anything. Not big on bras in general, but like today, absolutely not, because it's super hot. So these are the shoes that I'm wearing. As you can see, they're white sandals with a wooden heel. They're so comfortable to walk in. And yeah, I just think they go great with the jumpsuit. And then let me come in a bit closer and show you my face. Basically, I'm wearing a little head wrap just because it's so hot. And then these sunglasses that I absolutely love, talked about them earlier. And then these earrings, they're the same that I wore yesterday. I just really think they go great with this look as well. And if you were wondering, I just don't wear makeup every single day. I wear makeup a couple of times a week, and then I take a really long time doing it and I put a lot of work in it. If you're wondering what that is actually from the bag I carried here because I went grocery shopping on the way and it was pretty heavy, so never mind, nothing happened. So what I'm gonna do now is to prepare a video that I'm going to film tomorrow, and that is 10 ways to style a mini dress. Basically, I'm gonna go through my closet now and pick out 10 different mini dresses and how I'm gonna style them for the video tomorrow. And yeah, maybe I'll just show you how I do that. I'm also currently listening to Their Satanic Majesty by the Stones, and I honestly think it's one of the most underrated records by them. So I'm done preparing everything for the video I'm gonna film tomorrow, and now I'm gonna make the deodorant I talked about earlier for you, with you, and for me actually, because I'm kind of running out, so I should probably make some new ones. So this deodorant is super easy to make. It's a sustainable way, it's a zero waste way. I personally try to live as sustainable as possible. This is also a big reason why I thrift, why I eat vegan, and why I just try to live the way that I live, because I really want this planet to be around as long as possible, and I really want to live the most sustainable life possible. And making my deodorant myself is actually really easy. It's pretty convenient. It's also really cheap actually, and it saves a ton of plastic and packaging. And also, like those deodorants that you get that kind of come in those spray bottles, they are so bad for the environment, so I try to avoid them. And I actually started making my own deodorant about a year ago, and I've been using it for a full year now, and I'm absolutely happy with it. I work out pretty much every single day, and this always keeps me super protective, no matter if it's really hot outside or really cold. It's also great if you like have any allergies or anything, because everything that goes in there is natural. And I think it's also great if you like to live a 60s and 70s inspired life, I guess, because the hippies made a lot of their stuff themselves, and probably also some of them made their deodorant themselves. This is very easy. This is great if you want to do something for the environment. It's really easy to make, so let me show you how I do it. Start by adding 3 teaspoons of soda or baking soda to a bowl. Next up, add 2 teaspoons of cornstarch. And finally add 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. To make sure you don't get smelly and to also add a nice and fresh scent, add 3 drops of peppermint oil and 3 drops of tea tree oil. And now all you gotta do is mix it. Depending on how hot it is, you might want to heat up your coconut oil the tiniest bit so that it makes the mixing easier. But basically this is the consistency you're kind of going for. But it doesn't really matter, because in the end, the consistency of this is going to be different depending on how warm it is. It's pretty much different from day by day, but I'm just trying to stir it as long as possible and until there are no chunks left. So I have this little container. I think there was some sort of moisturizer in there at one point, but I'm just using this, and now all you gotta do is to scoop that in here. So it actually came out a little more than I expected. So I filled this little thing and then also this other little glass jar that I have. And yeah, now I'm just gonna let this sit and it's gonna solidify a bit more and you're good to go. All you really do in the morning is tap it and then you've got a little bit on your finger and rub it underneath your armpits. So I just finished making the deodorant and I also finished prepping everything for the video tomorrow. And now I'm gonna post a Monday Muses. I used to do this every Monday. Right now I don't really have the time for it, but I try to do it as often as possible. Basically I do it over on my Instagram, which is always linked in the description box below if you want to check that out for daily 60s and 70s content. But basically on there every Monday, or like every Monday that I get to it, I make a big story featuring some of you guys, some of your amazing outfits, your amazing looks, and just telling you how amazing you are and giving you a little shout out. And that is what I'm gonna do now because it's already 5 p.m. and then in an hour my video goes live, which is the GTO lookbook, which I'm so happy with how it turned out. The GTOs are such an inspiration for me because they were all about freedom and being young and expressing themselves, and like this group of girls who stuck together through everything, and that's just so inspiring. So that's also what I'm gonna do. And then maybe I'm gonna do some sewing later tonight, but I don't really know about that because I only slept like 3 hours last night, so I'm also pretty tired. So yeah, that is pretty much what I did today. I don't know if I'm gonna film any more later. If something exciting happens, I'm gonna pick up the camera. If not, I hope you have a great night. I hope you sleep tight, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. I honestly really love that kind of weather, like when it's storming outside and I can just sit here and look outside. I could do this all night. It's so beautiful. Can you see it like there? Wow, it's just amazing. It's Tuesday morning and that's what I'm wearing. I might change later because the weather is kind of wonky right now and I gotta go somewhere later because I'm gonna meet someone, which is actually pretty exciting. But this is what I'm wearing right now. It's this cute little two-piece set. It's this dress and then it has this cute little jacket. Got it at a thrift store. I also tied up this little thingy in my hair, and yeah, I need to add some earrings to this, and I'm gonna film the video that I talked to you about yesterday. I love the pattern. It's so beautiful. Also, this is my filming setup. I got a light here, the camera there, and I just have all the outfits laid down here, and then yeah, this is where I sit, where I film. It's also my living room. So I just finished filming that 10 ways to style a mini dress. This is the chaos. I don't really know. I can't really explain it. Basically, I just throw all of the clothes in my closet and now I've got to clean that. So I actually ended up changing my outfit and also kind of changing my makeup to match the new outfit. As you can see, I kind of still have that going from earlier, but I just added some other crystals. Yeah, really like this. I'm gonna show you my outfit now because I am about to leave the house to go to the library, and I'm actually gonna meet someone at the library. I'm gonna meet Mary. We've been chatting for a while now, but basically she asked me if I was down to see her, and I absolutely am. I'm so excited. It's just kind of getting a bit colder and it might rain later, so I changed my outfit and I'm gonna show you what I'm wearing now. So let me start by showing you these earrings that I'm wearing. I actually made them myself. They're kind of inspired by an earring Twiggy wore. I absolutely love them. They remind me of little disco balls. So yeah, I got these little foam balls at the craft store and I just added some yarn to it and kind of tied them to these little earring pieces that I had. On this hand, I'm wearing this wonderful ring. That's actually one ring, but it kind of goes across 2 fingers. My mom brought me this one from India. I have this ring that I got at a thrift market once. This ring that used to belong to the mother of my stepdad. On this hand, I'm wearing the snake ring that I wore before, this little lilac ring that I love, this colorful ring, and then just a simple one on the pinky. For necklaces, I'm wearing the same star necklace that I always wear. I'm wearing this gorgeous necklace that kind of has dry flowers. And then the dress that I'm wearing is something really special, so I need to show you this. So this is the dress that I'm wearing. As you can see, it's made out of silk and velvet, and then it has these beautiful detailings. It has a beaded neckline. I'm gonna show you this closer and up front, but I just wanted to show you how the whole thing looks like. You can kind of tie it in the back. And basically I got this off of eBay and I actually picked it up, got it in Berlin, and it was open down here, so it kind of was a jacket situation, but I really liked it as a dress, so I pinned this down. This is actually from the late 60s originally, so I would never ever like sew this shut because I'm just too afraid that one day I would like to wear it in its original form again. So what I did was just to add some safety pins and kind of pin it down. And it works great. I'm wearing my favorite brown suede boots. These are like my all-time favorite boots. These are like the one pair of shoes that I always gravitate towards because they're so comfortable. So let me show you the detailing of the dress. As you can see, it has these beautiful like lacy beaded details. Absolutely love it. It has these fabric covered buttons, which is another big love of mine. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it other than this is one of my absolutely favorite items to wear. And I'm gonna go to the library now. I actually have a lot of books that I need to bring back there. And yeah, then I'm really excited to meet her. So hi from my kitchen floor. I actually wanted to show you these 2 books that I'm gonna return right now before I return them because they're so amazing and maybe one of you is interested in reading them. So first up is this. It's kind of a magazine book kind of situation. And it is on David Bowie. Well, they're both on David Bowie. It's featuring a lot of his interviews and it's so amazing and impressive. And the other thing is why I'm actually sitting on the floor, because this is such a massive, big book. And this one is basically detailed about his whole life. Like they talk about his art and then they discuss his music, and it's a lot of how he became who he was and why he did certain things the way that he did. Yeah, it has like 300 pages, but highly recommend you if you're a big David Bowie fan or you're kind of interested in him as a creative genius. Check this book out. It's pouring. I kind of waited a minute for it to be less pouring, but it's pouring like crazy. However, I don't really mind walking through the rain. I just know I'm gonna look extremely crazy afterwards, but honestly, I don't really mind it. So yeah, I'm really excited to meet Mary now. Like I've been standing under there and she's been standing over there for the past 20 minutes because the rain have been so bad, and you can hear that. Like the weather is crazy. The whole city is basically in chaos because the city is like, I don't really know how to explain it, but pretty low. And so whenever it rains, it floods the whole city. There she goes. Happy Wednesday everyone. So I've been spending my morning editing a video, and I actually wanted to show you these glasses that I'm wearing because they are by TIJN Eyewear, and they sent me these because they're actually the sponsor of today's video. This is the first time I ever have a sponsor. I am so freaking excited. Basically TIJN was kind enough to send me these glasses. These are some blue light glasses. They're called Saskia, I believe, but I'm gonna link everything down below. They have a lot of really amazing sustainable options, and for me especially, like I spend a lot of time on the computer editing videos and stuff. That is why wearing blue light glasses is a big must for me. I tend to get a lot of terrible migraines, so having these really prevents that. And they also sent me a beautiful pair of sunglasses, which I'm gonna show you in a second. These are the sunglasses. You saw me wearing them on the first day of this video where I went to IKEA. They remind me so much of the classic John Lennon sunglasses. I love them. They're amazing. TIJN is pretty affordable, and as said before, they have a lot of sustainable options, which is amazing. I'm gonna link everything down below. They have a lot of vintage and retro inspired shapes and glasses, so if you want to check them out, I'll have everything linked in the description box below, and let me show you what I'm wearing today. I honestly kind of feel like these glasses go pretty well with the look, not gonna lie. It's a very chill look. Please don't mind the mess over there. Basically today I'm going to pick up my goddaughter's daughter and take her to her soccer practice, and it's also pretty rainy and cloudy outside. As you can see, yesterday everything was kind of flooded. That is why I didn't really film when I met Mary, but we had a great time. But yeah, let me show you what I'm wearing. So this is the full look. I'm gonna wear some black boots with this later, and then probably my red suede jacket, but I'm gonna show you that later. This is the look. I am wearing this Led Zeppelin t-shirt. I love the burnt colors on it. It is so comfortable, and because it's kind of cold today, I added a black turtleneck underneath. Then I'm just wearing a black mini skirt with this belt that I kind of like to have hanging down on my waist a bit more. And then these tights, yeah, they kind of rip there, but that's what happens when you wear old tights. I kind of like the pattern of them a lot. I feel like they add something to the look without being too prominent. So this is the look with the jacket and the boots. These are just my favorite black PVC boots. They're vintage and I absolutely love them. I've had them for such a long time now, but they are still just one of my absolutely favorite pairs of all time. And then this jacket I actually got thrifting in Budapest 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, something like that. I really like it. As you can see, it's this beautiful red suede jacket. I kind of have a hard time finding jackets that fit me properly because I'm just really short, so a lot of things are just so baggy on me. But I feel like because this one is shorter, it doesn't really matter that it's so baggy. So yeah, really loving this jacket. It's so cold and rainy today. I actually put on a beret to kind of keep me a bit warmer. It's insane thinking about the fact that it's actually June and I'm wearing this and tights. I don't really know what's going on. Also the fact that it was so warm on Monday, like when I wore that jumpsuit thing, it was over 30 degrees and today it's like 5. Well, probably it's more like 15, but honestly it is cold. It is just really cold. It's a lot later now. It's already almost 10 p.m. and I'm on my way home. I took my godmother's daughter to her soccer practice and back, and now we just had dinner all together. And I'm on my way home, and as you can see, it's still raining. My hair is probably a mess in this whole video, but it's because when it's raining, my natural curls kind of come through, and then I really don't know what to do because my bangs start to look extremely crazy. But yeah, you just have to deal with this throughout the video. But yeah, I'm just gonna go home now and then probably work on a video a bit longer and then just go to bed, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello and good morning everyone. It is Thursday today and it's currently around like 8:50 a.m. I've been awake for quite a while actually. I have really strong insomnia. I talked about it in my morning routine video before, but basically I usually wake up between like 4 a.m. and 5 a.m., sometimes even earlier. And that is why I usually get up extremely early, and then I already have like a lot of stuff done by the time it's like 9 or 10 and most people get started with their day, I guess. So yeah, I already did a lot of work on the computer. Actually, something extremely exciting is happening. I hope I can announce it in this video. I will try to. Maybe I can do it tomorrow, but basically I've been working on something which is so exciting for me and for you also, because a lot of you have been requesting this, and making all of this happen is just so crazy for me, because honestly when I started this channel I would have never imagined it would go where it is right now, and I'm so thankful, and all of that is just thanks to you. So thank you, and I'll probably tell you tomorrow, so still in this video, what I'm talking about right now. But let me show you what I'm wearing today. So this look is really inspired by Miss Pamela of the GTOs. I love her. I was kind of feeling getting ready this morning. If some of you out there are struggling with insomnia, depression, eating disorders, something like that, these are just things that I'm currently battling in my life. Sometimes it really helps to get ready. Like this morning I worked on the computer, I didn't look like this, but now I felt like I really needed to get ready, even though all I'm gonna do right now is go to the forest and then run some errands. But sometimes it just really helps to get ready, for me at least, it does. So I did this makeup look inspired by Miss Pamela. I also added some little crystals because I really like that. I'm wearing this hat which I added these little fake flowers to. I really love it. It's this beautiful little straw sun hat. I'm wearing a few necklaces, the little star one that I pretty much always wear. This one, which is kind of this beautiful little stone that I got thrifting for like €1 a couple of weeks ago. And then this one with the pressed flowers that I wore before. I just feel like this one works amazingly with the look. I just realized I'm not really wearing any rings yet, so I'm gonna change that and then I'm gonna show you the look. Okay, so here is the full look. Yeah, I'm wearing this beautiful dress. I think this is actually a nightgown. I got it thrifting last summer. I really love it. It is made from 100% silk, which makes it so nice to wear. I really love these like little flower applications, and then also Let me come a bit closer. The way that the sleeves are sewn is so beautiful because they kind of drape down. I really like how the fabric moves. I think it's so delicate and beautiful, and as said, it reminds me a lot of Miss Pamela and the GTOs in general. For rings, I decided to go with this big one that's pretty typical for like the late 60s and 70s, and then this one I am wearing this purple one that you also saw me wearing before, and just this little one on the pinky. And the bracelet that I'm wearing is actually pretty special because it used to be my mom's in the 70s. As you can see, it has real flowers pressed in it, and I just think it is so beautiful. And thinking about that someone put them in there in like the 60s or 70s and they're still in there and I can look at them every single day. It's just so beautiful to me. For shoes, I still haven't figured out how to show you these properly. Maybe we're gonna do this again. I feel like this works good. These are my white wooden sandals. So as said before, I have to run some errands. I actually have a lot of appointments later in the day, but like as said before, it's not even 9 a.m. So from where I live, I can take the direct way and just walk down the street to like my local grocery and drugstore. But I can also go through the forest, which is what I'm gonna do now. It takes a little more time, but as said, I kind of have some time today. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I absolutely love to go to the forest. It's really nearby. It's like a 5-minute walk from here. And I'm also kind of curious because it's been storming like crazy these past few days. I haven't really told you this, I think, but actually the city got flooded and I was in a train and the power went off and we were stuck on the underground in the train, and like all of the trees fell over and stuff. And so I couldn't go to the forest for 2 or 3 days now because you weren't just able to go. And now I can again, and I am just a big nature lover. Going outside, being in the nature really recharges me, and so I'm really excited to take you today. So this is the bag that I'm bringing today. As you can see, it's this beautiful basket bag. Jane Birkin wore them a lot, and they were kind of really popular in the 60s, but I actually wanted to show you this. Does anyone else rather bring 50 cotton bags before taking a big bag? Like, I will always go for a smaller purse and then just bring another cotton bag for my errands. So yeah, I'm good to go. Let me take you along through the forest and then I'm gonna run some errands. So I actually ended up bringing this little shawl because it was kind of cold and I kind of wrapped myself in it to keep me a bit warmer. This is also so beautiful. It has these tassels, and because it has these beautiful flowers, I feel like it goes great with the dress and the look overall. But yeah, this is the forest that I like to go to. It's like the closest to where I live. It's so beautiful. I just really like to be in here, and I know you can still hear the trains and the cars, but I live in a pretty big city, and being able to come to a forest is already pretty cool. But it's kind of funny because I grew up in this city, I've been to this forest a lot, and as a kid I used to be a lot into making films, like short films and little movies and stuff, and I would always complain about the fact that there was no forest in this city where it was actually quiet, because it always ruined my audio back then. I also quickly wanted to talk about a song because I've been listening to it a lot these past few days, and that's The Girl from the North Country by Bob Dylan and Johnny Cash. It's such a beautiful song. Absolutely love it. If you've never listened to it, check it out. It's so beautiful. Maybe you want to put it on, go through your local forest. So back there's the forest. I just made it out, and whenever I come out of the forest, I wish I could just run away from life and like responsibilities and everything and just live in the forest. Is anyone else like that? Like, it was so beautiful and quiet in there, and now it's back to the city, I guess. But yeah, I got errands to run, I got places to be today. So, but honestly, for me, going to the forest, even if it's just for like half an hour, recharges me so much. It's great that we get past this because I actually wanted to talk about this. Exactly what's going on over here. So people have asked me before, when I say I found stuff on the street, what do I mean? I mean these boxes. It says zu verschenken, which basically means that this is a gift. So people just put their stuff outside. It's a very common thing in Germany. Maybe if it isn't a thing where you live, you want to start it, because I do it. Like, whenever I have stuff that I don't really need anymore, I don't really use anymore, I put it in a box for the neighbors to take, and people get really happy about it, and I'm always happy when I find things. So yeah, maybe you should start that for your neighborhood. Look at these beautiful flowers. The people living here have the most beautiful little yard I've seen in such a long time.
This is one of my favorite record stores.
stores, but they're closed today, or at least they're not opening until later. Oh, I love it. It's so cute in there. They also have like a little cafe. Maybe I can come by tomorrow. Hello and happy Friday, everyone. So yeah, it's Friday today, as I already said. I just got completely ready. It's already almost 1 p.m. But I've been working like crazy this morning because, and here comes the big announcement, I've been working on the style bundles. If you've been on my channel for a while, you might know that I talked about this before. Basically, a lot of you kind of started reaching out to me and asking if I was selling bundles and if I would style you, and I'd love to do that. And it took me a couple of weeks to figure it all out, but I started working it out over the past few weeks. I kind of got all the permissions that I needed and everything set up to start my own Etsy shop, Styling You. So further information and everything is coming next Saturday. That is July 10th. That's the day where the whole shop will be opened. And that is also the day where I'm gonna upload a brand new YouTube video where I'm gonna explain everything in detail. But basically, I'm gonna sell different styled bundles. They're gonna be different sizes, like a mini bundle and then a 1-look bundle and a 2-look bundle. Some of them come with shoes, some of them come with accessories, but I'm gonna explain everything really clearly in that video coming next Saturday. The shop is called Across the Universe. I definitely took inspiration from the Beatles for that. I also already have an Instagram for that shop. I'm gonna link that down below and you can follow me there to see everything that's about to happen. This is so exciting for me. I'm gonna be real with you and to celebrate this with all of you, because all of this would not be possible without you. I want to give back to you by doing a giveaway for 1 bundle. So basically, if you want to participate in the giveaway, go over to the Instagram. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna link it down below. It's called Across the Universe Styling, and everything you need to know will be explained over there. And 1 lucky winner will win a full style box. The giveaway will end on Friday next week, and then I'll announce the winner on Saturday when the shop goes live. And yeah, this is all so exciting for me, but I really wanted to take this moment and thank all of you for your support, because without you this wouldn't have been possible. And this is something I wanted to do all my life, like styling people, spreading my love for vintage and sustainable fashion, and you made that possible. So thank you so much. But yeah, this is also the final day of me showing you my outfits, so let me go over to my mirror and actually show you what I'm wearing today. So this is the full look. This is what I'm wearing today. I'm wearing some black and knee-high socks, some black wooden sandals. I hope you can kind of see them. This gorgeous little mini dress with this cool snake print, and then I just put a black turtleneck underneath. So let me get in a bit closer and show you the details of this look. So this dress is such a dream. I love the fabric. It's kind of shimmery and so interesting. I really like the neckline, but I really prefer the neckline with something underneath. So that's why I put that little black turtleneck. And also, I feel like the week has been so crazy weather-wise. It's kind of cool for this video because the variety of outfits was insane, but that was all due to the fact that the weather changed every 5 seconds. Like, the weather range this past week has been absolutely insane. So I just wanted to add a little bit of extra warmth with wearing this turtleneck. So for jewelry, I decided to go with this necklace that I thrifted a couple of weeks ago. I really like it. Then this little chain necklace makes a lot of sound and I kind of really love that. And then this necklace. This necklace actually is really handy and important for me, and I'm gonna tell you why. So as you can see, this necklace is a little bottle, and actually it's filled with ammonium. You might be wondering why someone would carry ammonium with them, because ammonium has a really strong and disgusting smell. But it actually is really important for me to have ammonium on me all the time. Here's why. I suffer from a dissociative disorder due to a traumatic experience I had in my life, and basically this means sometimes things trigger me and I kind of lose consciousness, but not in a sense of me falling to the ground and like completely blacking out, but more so you can't really tell from the outside. It's really hard for other people to tell that this is happening, because basically what happens is I get super quiet, I stare somewhere, and in my head I'm reliving my trauma. And the only way to break that cycle for me is by smelling ammonium, because ammonium is so strong that it literally makes you tear up. Like, I start crying, but that strong physical reaction is what brings me back to life in these moments. So I always have that on me, and I have it in this beautiful little vintage bottle. My mom actually got this for me when I was in hospital, so really love this. I think it's really beautiful, but it also really saves me. And now that I'm already having you this close, let me talk about the rings. The snake ring you saw so many times this week. This little chain ring, just a little plain one right here. And then this bracelet that I really love as well. For my makeup, I kind of went with green and black, really liking this look. I also cut my bangs. I don't know if you're able to tell in comparison to yesterday, but I really needed to cut them. They were kind of coming down to my eyes, and I don't really like to see that happening. Showing my shoes off like this the final time. These are just some black wooden sandals. I love them. They're so comfortable. Yet I haven't decided on which bag I will take, because actually today is a day where I kind of want to treat myself. So I'm gonna be honest with you, this past week has been absolutely crazy. I've been working so much and like helping people out and just doing so many things. And remember how last Saturday when I started this video I said I want to get decoration, I want to get this place done, I want to hang up all the pictures that I have, because basically everything is still in boxes down here, and I didn't do it. So later today I really want to do that, or maybe tomorrow. I haven't really decided yet, but that's definitely gonna happen. But I kind of want to treat myself today and go to some of my favorite local thrift stores. I also kind of want to look at some decor and some furniture. So yeah, it's a beautiful sunny day and let's go. Such a beautiful day. The weather is amazing. I'm wearing my same TIJN sunglasses that I wore a couple of days ago. I usually go thrifting. I pretty much go everywhere with public transportation or my bike, but since I'm gonna get some things, maybe I'm gonna go by public transport. It's just more environmentally friendly to not own a car. Also, I don't really need a car. I don't really have the money for a car. That's what's going on. I just finished in that first thrift store. I actually got a few things. I paid around €4 for everything, so that was really cheap. And yeah, now I just walk through this park. It's so beautiful to get to the next train station to drive to the next thrift store. But the weather today is so nice. It's so beautiful. It's been so rainy and cloudy these past few days, and it's so beautiful that the sun is finally out again. I just arrived at the second store. This is like my big bag I always bring when I go thrifting, and I'm really excited, so let's see. So as you can see, this store has a lot more like furniture options and stuff, so let's have a look. They have so many of these copper things and gold metal things, and I love them, so I gotta go through all of these and look if I find anything that I like, because so far I haven't really found anything yet. So I'm in the train right now on my way back home. I actually didn't really find what I was looking for, and so I only got a few things. I only spent like €6 between these two stores, so yeah, not really a lot, but that doesn't matter, you know, that's what thrifting is like. Some days you find a lot, some days you don't. I'm gonna show you what I got anyways as soon as I get home. So it's already 5 p.m. now. I just made it home, and now I'm gonna show you everything that I got. As said before, I hope you could understand me in the train. Basically, all I got was, it kind of came out to €6 just because I didn't really get a lot of things, but that's what thrifting is. Some days you find a lot, other days you don't. It's fine. I really like the stuff that I got. I'm gonna show you now. So this beautiful box was actually the most expensive thing that I got. This was €2. As you can see, it's a wooden box. I really wanted this to probably store jewelry in there, but I'm not quite sure yet, but I think it's so beautiful. It really looks like it's handmade. This next thing was only €1, and I really like it. I'm probably gonna put flowers in here, but I really like it. I really like the colors. It fits perfectly into my apartment, so I'm really happy about this one. So for this one, you kind of have to hear me out because it might be a little weird to you. So this is a beer glass. So basically you drink beer out of here. I don't really like to drink beer, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I think this glass is so beautiful, and I really like how big it is. So I'm gonna use this and just drink my water or some cold tea or something out of there. I just really like how big this is because all the glasses that I have are really small, so it's kind of cool to have a bigger one. I got this beautiful scarf. This was also €1, and I'm not quite sure yet if I'm going to use this for decoration or to wear it. Honestly, a lot of like my accessories are also doubling as room decor, so I'm probably going to do the same thing with this. And these two final things were 50 cents each. I first got this really cute little glass thing that has pressed flowers in there. I really love that. I really love pressed and dried flowers in general, so I think this is so beautiful. And last but not least, I got this belt. This is such a cool belt. It's kind of made out of metal. It was also just 50 cents. I really like it. Then it has this chain, and yeah, I just thought this was really interesting, and chain belts were a big trend in the 60s and 70s. So yeah, that's everything that I got. That's everything that I'm doing today. I'm just gonna start editing this video now and then work a little bit more on the Etsy store and like everything that I need to get done for that. I probably just have a chill evening. Make sure to have time with yourself, like good quality time. I'm gonna listen to some good records. That's definitely what I'm gonna do tonight. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would love you to give it a thumbs up and maybe even share this video with a friend. It supports me, it supports the channel, and it would mean the whole world. Please comment down below which outfit was your favorite. I feel like my style ranges from so many different looks, but all of them are inspired by the 60s and 70s, obviously. And I would love to know what your favorite was, because I feel like every day I kind of took on a different part of myself, embracing it with the look. So yeah, leave a comment down below telling me which one was your favorite. Also make sure to check the description box to know everything about the launch of my new Etsy shop coming next week on June 10th. If you want to participate in the giveaway, make sure to check the description box. I will have every information you need down there for you. Also, please leave a comment down below telling me if you liked this kind of video, if you like these vlogs, me talking, me taking you along through my life. I don't really know if this video was that exciting for you, because I do have things to do where I can't take you along, and then I try to take you along, but then also my life isn't that exciting. Like usually I travel a lot more, but we're in a pandemic. Also, I used to work on a movie set, which was really exciting. We're still in a pandemic. That's not happening right now. So I feel like this video might be boring. My life might be boring right now, but also there are so many amazing things happening, and that's all thanks to you. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, for subscribing, for watching my videos. It really, truly means the world. If you're interested in all things 60s and 70s, like the pop culture, the people, the music, all of these things, make sure to subscribe to my channel, because I upload multiple videos every single week all about that, and I would love to have you around. I hope you're having an amazing day. Go out, enjoy the sunshine, take yourself some time to focus on you and your mental health today, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye guys!